You've mentioned before that like immunologists are like not very trusting of like empirical data. How do you think that like the distrust is like a little bit rational in their eyes? Have they like, been burnt before a lot on like?
Let me actually rephrase what you said. What I think is that they're not sufficiently empirical. In that I think they're not willing to try enough stuff.
Gotcha.
And then just sort of like systematically figure out what works and what doesn't. So like I think what's really worked for me as a non-biologist, like as a computer scientist, is like I don't a priori have any pet theories about what works and what doesn't, right? Like I'm very driven by like, okay, what are the possibilities of what could work here, right? And for that, you do need to know some immunology and, I ask the right people, right? And then I'm just like, okay, let's make designs that are going to optimize all these different things separately, and let's see what works best. So if you're an immunologist and you know effector function is a thing, or if you're an immunologist or vaccinologist working on TB and you know that antibodies are a thing, why wouldn't you just have a design that focuses on antibody elicitation also, right? Why wouldn't you want to like systematically just create a matrix of all the things that could matter and then make designs that could optimize in those directions? And then see what works and double down on that. I think that's sort of the recipe for what we've done at PopFex that works super well. Strangely enough, I think a lot of people who are immunologists or vaccinologists aren't doing. I think they come in with some theory about how this vaccine is going to work, and then they make a very expensive, multi-year, maybe even in some cases multi-decade bet on that theory being correct without having any backup options or without even really comprehensively comparing it to other alternative hypotheses that might be the case.